All right. I have been waiting for one statement. Yes, now you may do that. And what that means is we have waited the required amount per true Hebrew tradition to prove our haters wrong. Through our example, we are going to have the time of our life. In simplistic terms, I have my prodigal spouses now fully knowing me, and they know enough to be able to understand my kingdom spouses to the point where they have learned together the first rule of marriage, and that is never leave your wingman, and we don't separate for any reason. Okay. As head of your household up here, that is what's going to always ensure your protection and your happiness. I'm issuing a season of grace. During that season, do not worry about anything touching you or your life. You will come together and ensure my kingdom's goals are reached. Partnered up as one flesh, living together, and respecting each other. If it wasn't for the obvious demonic influences and attacks on my kingdom marriages, this would have been the most frustrating, and not to belittle anybody, these were the dumbest reasons for you guys to separate. What you have learned in this season, your words don't matter. And what I mean by that, it doesn't matter what either one of you say to each other. And I'm only going to speak for some women, and by some women, I mean every single woman that I've ever met. Don't use your secret weapon. Lord, you don't know my secret weapon. Wait, maybe I'm just going to keep on talking so that if you respond to me, I don't really hear what you're saying, so your words can't hurt my feelings or actually prove me wrong, and that's why you don't know. Well played, Jesus. Well played. Well played. Men, you are the head of the household. You will be responsible to us. Seeing as I am here in my wedding garb here, we have biblical, structured guidelines for our marriages. You guys have fun. In some cases, I had prodigals block access to their kingdom spouse when their kingdom spouse wouldn't let my prodigals do what I want my prodigals to do, which is what they have always wanted to do: show their kingdom spouse my love, because they have the closest love from my kingdom spouses that I have. So partner together, we are going to spoil and surprise my kingdom spouses. I will, of course, be enjoying this celebration with you. My kingdom spouses, you're going to have to get used to being served. Your marriage belongs to me up here and you. Outside influences will not prevail, nor will they be recognized as ideas of things I should do. I will retain my sovereignty as king. Prodigals, be the person your kingdom spouse fell in love with. Be you. Males, don't overshadow or domineer, belittle, manipulate, or hurt my precious daughters. Precious daughters, don't do the same exact thing to my unbelievably strong men of God husbands. Speak honestly, and also communicate to your spouse the same exact things you told me. And I've already told and worked on your kingdom spouse in the areas that upset you. Prodigals, it was a good fight. You've been weighed. You have been found wanting. You have been filled with the Holy Spirit. And now you are who you always have been. What's the other rule we learned? We're not going to fight you, Lord. All right. These marriages will be blessed by Jesus Christ himself, the one true God that brought you together, that knitted you in your mother's womb and ensured you remained together. The benefits is you have a fireproof marriage full of love and laughter because you are the same spirit. No one can tell me you didn't have dreams about each other. No one can tell me you didn't wake up with love romantic songs that you're familiar with in your spirit that described exactly how your kingdom spouse was feeling about you. You work on love. You work on your marriages. Where the marriages we saw growing up had shortcomings, yours will not. Your little ones will not suffer. You're going to have to recognize some people are going to have things to say. Some people are always going to have things to say. That's what happens with success. That's what happens when the world sees what I do, when I take something from my purposes And I work on it meticulously, and I fight for it because I love you. Bring it together and display it as my glory to the world, my gift to the world. The embodiment of what marriage was always designed to be: love. The persecution has made you stronger and also got you closer to me. As son, as daughter. I bless your marriage with prosperity, love, laughter, joy, peace, protection, and as everlasting as my word, down to the 4th generation in your family. You will always have my favor. You will walk around confident, proclaiming from the rooftops what we did for you. Your confidence will, of course, come in simple terms. Your kingdom spouse is expecting you. We are all excited to welcome you back. Please remember, you are integral, important. My kingdom. And we waited for you because it could not be done without you. All right? So, you have the green light. Contact each other. Do what you do. I love you.